it's Christine E.B. Howard with E.B. Howard Consulting, and I wanted to answer a question that one of our clients had recently, which was, do you have a template for letter of collaboration? Now, there's a difference between letter of collaboration and a letter of intent or a letter of support, and I have this one example here. You may see this in small business innovative research grant applications, SBIR, STTR applications, where they're asking for a letter of collaboration. And I really wanted to point out the distinguishing difference between a letter of collaboration and a letter of support. So here in this particular instance, this is an example that we used recently for an NSF SBIR solicitation that you see here with this solicitation line that's now closed. But typically a letter of collaboration, obviously we want it on letterhead, street address, contact phone number. We want their business contact info, not their personal info on their letterhead. I recommend that you use today's date. Try not to get a letter of collaboration that has a date on it that's old, because the following information in the rest of the letter won't make any sense. And when you get the date, I do recommend that you spell it out. So it is Monday, January 30th. I know this is the wrong day, 2020. Don't just write, 1/20/20. Try to use the full date. You should see my Grammarly is going off here because it thinks I should have a comma, but try to use the full date when you're putting the date here into your letter of collaboration. Who should it be going to? Really, it's the NSF program solicitation program officer. You need to really be clear who it's going to. We just have the solicitation as a placeholder for right now. This should be from the full. Who should it be from? It is a memo. Should be the full name of the individual or collaborating organization and the position of the individual that is signing this memo. So it is important that you're like, this is from John Smith. He's the director of education. Okay, great. You have to say what their position is. In the letter of collaboration, some other elements that are essential. You need to make sure that it's clear that you are acknowledging that you are going to be a collaborator and you will cooperate and be available to provide support in the activities that are entitled in the proposal, and specifically state the name of the proposal that you're submitting. So if this is an NSF SBIR Phase 1 and you have a great title for it, so it's like Innovative Uses for AI in Stem Cell Therapy, just making up a title. That's what would go here. And then the name of the company who's submitting the proposal. So you might be working with VentureWorks or, Uber. They're the ones submitting the application. That is who goes here. And then list the full name of the principal investigator, the PI, that's going to be listed in the proposal. You also need to be clear about your level of effort. How much time over not only a work week, so among 40 hours, how much effort, how many hours are you going to be spending on this? And over the duration of the project. So if the project is 6 months long, what is your effort? Are you spending 20 hours? Well, that's very different than a work week versus 6 months. So it's important that they have a good understanding your level of effort if you're going to be collaborating on a project. And also the cost not to exceed $1,000 per day, specifically for NSF, SBIR proposals, but be sure that it matches the amount in the budget justification. You should say what your project role is going to be, what the title will be. I'm going to be an advisor. I'm going to be a consultant. I'm going to be this. Be clear what your role is going to be, and then provide a brief description of what you are going to be doing on this project as it relates to the proposal. I'm going to be providing advisement. I'm the AI expert. I'm doing this. They really need to see, okay, why are you being paid X number of dollars out of this project? What's your level of effort? Okay, great. What are you going to be doing? And then make sure that you sign it print your name with your proper signature. And that's really it. You're coming in a consulting capacity. You're not a W-2 employee of the company. You're coming in as an advisor, a contractor, even another company to participate, and this is when a letter of collaboration is appropriate for your SBIR proposal. Again, as always, we recommend that you read the solicitation, carefully read the instructions, make sure that you are covering all of the material that needs to be covered in a letter of collaboration. Know that it's different than a letter of support. A letter of support is just basically cheerleading, saying, hey, I like this project, this is what's going on. We'll have a separate video of what goes into a typical letter of support for an SBIR proposal, so be sure to check that out. But for now, again, read the solicitation, read the instructions, make sure you're getting all the elements in place for a letter of collaboration. This is just our template. What we've used, we found it was really effective because it makes sure that we get everything. We'll put a link up for this as well in our video so you can check this out and download it for yourself. It may be helpful for you. But that's all we got for today. Thank you.